Well, no sooner has Rishi Sunak's government put forward the illegal migration bill that people are already asking the question, does this all lead to leaving ECHR? Conservative Home with an article today about events potentially propelling Rishi Sunak to fighting the next election as a referendum on ECHR membership. And you've got this front page, and just consider this. So this is a Conservative government elected with a big majority, and yet the Prime Minister apparently ready to battle judges over the government's illegal migration bill because it's expected to be challenged in the courts on the grounds that it is incompatible with the ECHR. Just to give you an idea, by the way, of how bad things could get this year in terms of the illegal migration crisis, there's now talk that it could be 80,000 people this year. And Nigel Farage certainly revealing where he thinks this is all leading. That the new promises by the government, the new bill, are just cynical politics. That the legislation will be overruled by foreign judges in Strasbourg. And the Tories will subsequently fight the next election on leaving ECHR. So is that where this is all leading? You know in the comments below if Rishi Sunak would then have your support if he actually advocated leaving ECHR, or if we saw another record year in 2023, would it simply be too late for you to believe that a Conservative government would stop this crisis? This is what Rishi Sunak had to say yesterday about this situation. Watch this and let me know your thoughts in the comments below, please.
GB News.
Tom Harwood at GB News. On the face of the bill, the Home Secretary says that she is unable to make the statement that the provisions of this bill are compatible with the Human Rights Act, which of course incorporated the ECHR into domestic law. Already legions of lawyers are preparing to tackle you over this legislation. Firstly, are you up for the fight? And secondly, what's plan B if they win?
Well, look, of course we're up for the fight and we'll be standing here if we weren't. But we're confident that we will win. And on the Section 19(1)(b) statement, I think it's really important for everyone to recognise there's absolutely nothing improper or unprecedented about pursuing bills with a 19(1)(b) statement. It absolutely does not mean that the bill is unlawful. We believe that it is lawful, that we are acting in compliance with our international obligations. And we are also meeting our obligations to the British public to make sure that we have control over their borders and that it is them and their elected representatives who are deciding who comes here. But with regard to Section 19(1)(b), as I say, entirely in line with precedent. In fact, a previous Labour government in 2003 used a Section 19(1)(b) statement as they were passing a piece of legislation. We believe we are acting in compliance with international law, in compliance with the ECHR, and if challenged, as you may well be right, and as we've seen in these matters, we do get challenged. We will fight that hard because we believe that we're doing the right thing and it is compliance with our obligations.